Hello, I'm Cynthia Reneau, and I'm in the master's degree program at Kennesaw State University for Instructional Technology. And this is a presentation of my Capstone Professional Development Orientation Prerequisite for Employment program. A little bit about me. Like I said, my name is Cynthia Reneau, and I have been in technology education for over 20 years. I'm currently the Instructional Technology Coordinator at Darlington School, and I really enjoy working there. We currently have a one-to-one program there where we have iPads in third grade through fifth grade, and we have MacBook Pros from sixth grade to 10th grade. I'm also in charge of certain types of technology professional development. Also, I work with the technology specialists, and we both do technology integration throughout the school. We are currently in the midst of a new ebook initiative that I'm very excited. We will have campus-wide ebooks hopefully by next year. My education and training is I am a 1998 graduate of Kennesaw State University, where I received my bachelor's in political science and history. And I'm currently a candidate for the Master's of Instructional Technology program, and I hope to graduate in May. I currently have been accepted into the Apple Academy in Cupertino, California, where I will attend in June 2014. A little bit about the school where I work. Darlington School is located in Rome, Georgia. It's a private co-educational day and international boarding school. It was established in 1905. There are two divisions. We have the Early Learning Academy and the Upper School College Preparatory. Enrollment is approximately 900 students pre-K to 12th grade, and our community represents an average of 25 states and 30 countries worldwide. Research problem and need. I noticed at many of my technology positions that teachers didn't have a whole lot of training when they started a new position. Teachers were already expected to know how to access email, how to do their grade book, how to do assignment page. And sometimes when you go from school to school, things are very different. So I wanted to develop something that would take the stress off of teachers, that they would be able to just migrate directly into their new classroom, get their curriculums ready and their classroom ready, and not have to worry about their training if they had already accomplished it with this online training over the summer. So I started out with a survey for current faculty to get an idea if they would be interested in a summer program that would help them with their online training. So we sent out the survey that would cover the different kinds of tools and different ideas that they could come up with for their training, as well as would you be interested in some sort of online training. So for the project plan, I had a time frame in mind over the course of a year to get this developed and implemented. So for November, December, I developed the idea and put it in an outline and just kind of came up with all of the sections and things I felt were most important coming from the survey that I did with the current faculty and different ideas that they had. I would also meet with administrators during this time to develop the orientation class and kind of get their ideas and their approval on it. I also would meet with human resources to see, what their needs might be. For January through March, I would go further into the outline and get a more detailed plan. During this time, the development would also occur. I would create the website, develop sections with information, pictures, videos, and get everything going so we could get this implemented. I would also get a Google form for testing after each section of completion. March and April, I would begin testing the website, use the current teachers and IT to actually test it out to see if it worked properly. Then get feedback from them, meet with them, see what they thought, see what needed to maybe added or taken away. August through April would be the actual implementation. We would meet with new teachers on taking the course, analyze data from their assessments, report to HR on the data analysis, and meet with the IT department on eventually transferring the Weebly that we created over to the permanent Darlington website. Evaluation plan. The original plan was to create a Google Doc that teachers would complete after completing the online course. They would be given 4 or 5 questions that would relate to something that they had learned during the course, and it would show whether or not they had completed the course. It would be a sort of a formative assessment that would just be different kinds of questions relating to technology or HR training. We would then meet with each teacher to conduct a needs assessment to see if the training was successful with them or if they needed more training or coaching in the future. Description of my capstone. So my capstone was organized in many sections and outlines such as planning meetings, development of the online training itself, implementation, and evaluation and follow-up. So the planning meetings started out with an initial meeting with administrators to get permission to get their ideas on the sections that would be on the website and an evaluation plan of the teachers after they had completed the course. The second meeting was with the information technology department to make decisions on the actual deliverables inside the sections, as well as the decision to change the online training from a Weebly to a Wiki. Now, the reason that we decided to do that was because that when we had the meetings with the administrators, there were many sections added, much more training added. So it was decided that we would do it as a wiki so more than one person could chip in. There could be a faster implementation, development, then implementation. So we wouldn't have just one person developing the whole training and it taking a longer time. So we also in this meeting decided which sections, who would do each different kind of section, and we gave everyone an assignment. Then we came up with a deadline for completion. For the development of the online training, we went with the wiki, darlingtonit.wikispaces.com, and we had many sections. The first 6 sections were MacBook Basics, iPad Basics, our actual Darlington website that consists of our assignments, our grading. It's a great LMS that is developed in-house. We went over Google Apps, which all of our teachers are using now, blogs, and wikis. So here are some examples of what the online training looked like with handouts and videos. Here's a continuation of the next few sections. Section 7, Web 2.0 tools, where we listed all kinds of tools that they could integrate technology into the classroom. We explained what flipped classroom was, iPad apps in the classroom, MacBook applications, printing on campus, and then Section 12, which would have been the human resources section. For implementation, we had decided to send out a school-wide email. And we did this because the original date was to meet with new teachers, get them up to speed on how to do the course over the summer. But after meeting with administrators, there was a little bit of a problem trying to get certain sections done, like HR and the school's history. And so we decided to cut those out and just move forward. So we sent out this email instructing teachers on how to access the course and how to complete a survey when they were finished. For the evaluation piece, it was decided during the administrator meeting that there would not be a skills assessment test. They felt that forcing teachers to take a test to see if they had completed it would cause teachers to possibly not complete it. They felt that just going on the honor system by giving them a survey and saying, "Did you complete it? Yes or no," and sign your name here, and then allowing them to give their thoughts on the training or what we could do for them. The Google survey had several responses. Out of 165 faculty members, we only had 44. So what we decided to do is do a follow-up to that, to have a verbal talk with teachers. We would meet with them on their own training and how they felt the online training went. And then we would, at the same time, do a needs assessment and provide a coaching log so we could help them along the way with their technology. The online training really turned out to be a positive thing. The teachers verbally stated how much it helped them. We received emails saying, "I wish I'd have had this when I first started, because there were so many questions that I had that my mentor didn't have time to answer. And had I had the ability to go back to this training over and over, it really would have helped me." In the following months and recently, we've added up to 15 sections where we did our blended learning for each section, ELA 8, which is our Early Learning Academy through 12th grade. Then we did a section on understanding copyright, which has links for teachers and students to understand copyright in the classroom. Throughout this presentation, I have reflected on this project, but I did want to just point out a couple of things. This project was so career fulfilling for me. I really, really enjoyed doing it. I learned so much working with administrators, implementing a plan, planning, pre-planning, all of these things coming together and making something real. I began to understand what it was like to really get an idea, meet with administrators, see how some of my ideas didn't really work, get ideas from other people, implement it, and see how it really affected everyone involved. So this has been the best project. I really enjoyed doing it, and I can't express enough what Kennesaw State and the Instructional Technology Department has done for my career. I would like to thank Darlington School and its faculty, staff, and many employees that helped me to make this project a success. 3 individuals that really helped me the most were Stefan Edie, the Director of Information Technology, Rebecca Kinney, the Instructional Technology Specialist and my right-hand man, and Audra Babb, the Database Administrator. All of these 3 people recorded videos, helped me with the wiki, and really helped me to make this a success. I cannot thank them enough for what they did. I hope you've enjoyed my capstone presentation. Thank you.